We're back at Durfee tonight to wrap up the work week as boys soccer is on tap. The New Bedford Whalers are in town. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome inside the press box here at Mac Aldridge Field. It is senior night here at Durfee as we get our look at the boys for the first time in a couple of weeks. The last time we saw the Hilltopper boys, it was against Diamond, a 2-0 victory right here on their home field to sweep that season series with their Fall River rivals. Now, going back earlier in the season when Durfee first squared off against New Bedford, that one ended in a scoreless draw. Both teams not netting any goals and walking away with a tie. For Durfee, sitting at 8 wins, if they notch their 9th today against their arch rivals, it'll ensure them playoff action in a couple of weeks. We'll have the senior night ceremony coming up for you live pregame in just a couple moments. Stay tuned. More action next.
Fall River Public Schools has opportunities for positions in multiple areas for people looking to work with the next generation. Come grow with our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teaching assistants, and other educational support positions available. We are also looking to fill operations support positions such as custodial, security, and food service. We offer competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see our postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Durfee High School as we get ready for our pregame ceremony. The Hilltoppers making their way over. It is senior night here at Durfee. The Whalers in town at 4-6-3. Durfee at 8-2-3. After talking with Coach, while the 9 wins would make it kind of official in terms of the win column, the points do count with the ties as well. So we can officially say that the Hilltoppers are in the playoffs. They will be able to compete in the tournament. So anything that happens from now till the end of the season is just going to help them get closer to their goal of higher seeds and hopefully a home game here in the playoffs in the early rounds. I have to jump on the PA, so enjoy the ceremony as we honor the class of 2023. Hello and welcome to BMC Durfee High School and Mac Aldridge Field for tonight's boys soccer game against the New Bedford Whalers and your Durfee Hilltoppers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary goals of interscholastic athletic programs. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their interscholastic program by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope that you will enjoy the game and that you will support all participants in a positive, sportsmanlike manner. Today's officials are enrolled by the MIAA. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. An attitude of good sportsmanship should be upheld by all spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what their personal feelings or loyalties may be in this contest. Tonight is senior night here at Mac Aldridge Field as we honor the class of 2023. Head coach Tiberio Mello and his coaching staff, including coaches Cardero, Gomes, and Roach, would like to thank all their seniors for their hard work and dedication to the program. Coach would also like to congratulate all the seniors and wish them the best of luck in their future. Let's meet our senior class, starting off with Abdul Basit, joined by Coach Cardero. Next up, let's hear it for Daniel Combs, greeted by Coach Gomes. Up next, we have Francisco Bishu with Coach Mello. Let's hear it for Thomas Gonzalez and his parents, Sydney and Marta Gonzalez. Up next, we have Jack Govin and his parents, Paul and Kristen Govin, and sisters Catherine and Claire. Fans, let's give it up for Sergio Dias and his parents, Jack and Liliana Dias, and grandmother Fatima. Next up, we have Samuel Garcia and his cousin, Jeff Cabral. Let's hear it for Dominic Esteves and his parents, John and Stephanie Esteves. Next up, we have Landon Medeiros with his mother, Sandra, and his grandmother, Maria. And finally, Andrew Samft with his parents, Sandra and Bob. Fans, one more time for the class of 2023. All right, fans, that concludes the senior night ceremony here. Pre-game, about 5 minutes before game time here, we'll have starters shortly. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the start of this one, Durfee versus New Bedford from Durfee High School.
Hi, my name's Emma Gomes, and today we are at Durfee High School where they're holding a college fair. Students will get the opportunity to learn and talk to different colleges and see which one might be the right fit for them. The head of the guidance department, and we're here to ask, why do you guys continue to put on the college fair here at Durfee?
We're really excited to have the college fair back here at Durfee High School. We had a 3-year pause due to the COVID pandemic, so we're excited to have things back in person again this year. And we want to have options for students. We have over 50 colleges, universities, technical schools, military branches here for students. So everything is really at their fingertips here, so students can see all of the options that are available to them for life after Durfee High School. So it gives them an opportunity to interact with representatives from each of these institutions, ask questions, get more information, and just hopefully have some options and different, plans that they can think about. We usually target this fair for seniors, but we do have students in all grade levels that have been coming and attending the fair with their teachers. So as much information as we can give to students to be able to have a plan, the better.
What are you looking to achieve here at College Fair today, and why?
I'm looking to find something that fits my major, which is architectural engineering.
What colleges here at College Fair have interested you, and why?
PC and Bryant University, because I'm looking to go to school for finance.
I'm here with my friends Jaya and Melissa, and today we're asking them, what do they think benefits them from College Fair?
So I think this college fair is benefiting me personally because there's just so many schools here and it's so many options, and I know currently myself I'm struggling to know where to apply to, stuff like financial aid. I think it's really helpful to have all these people here and ask them questions live and in person rather than online. I feel like it's helpful in that way.
Melissa?
I think it's benefiting me because I get to explore really, because I really have no idea where I really want to go and the different majors and what they have to offer. So I get to look around, see everyone, and just explore.
I'm interested in joining the Army or the Coast Guard because it'll benefit me for college. And in college, I'm going to do sports medicine because the Army also provides you with money for the college that you want to go to. So yeah.
What colleges are you excited to see here at College Fair, and why?
I'm excited to see the University of New Hampshire because I don't want to go all the way there to tourist. So I'm happy that they're able to come here so I can ask them questions in person.
As a junior, why do you think College Fair is helpful for you now?
I think College Fair is important because it broadens our perspective as younger classmen. So it definitely prepares us for next year.
Today we want to know what you've learned from this college and career fair.
I learned more about the Air National Guard, which I'm interested in.
And I'm explored some college because I want to go to the law school, and I found some interesting school like a Dartmouth and Bridgewater.
So now that you've seen what some of the colleges and military have to offer, which one is the right fit for you? I'm Emma Gomes. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Kristen Cantara Oliveira. I'm a member of the Community Preservation Committee and the Historical Commission. Welcome to the Lafayette Durfee House.
I'm David Jennings, curator. Built in 1750, this is one of the best living history representations in Massachusetts.
Judge Thomas Durfee, the original owner, was also an admired patriot. Judge Durfee made sizable purchases of equipment and weapons to outfit Revolutionary War soldiers, including his own son. Generals and Minutemen frequently met here for secret and strategic military planning.
But by the 1970s, the home's significance was largely forgotten and it was slated for demolition. Preservationists rallied, first to fund the restoration and secondly to resurrect interest in the heroic Durfee family.
The original frame and foundation are intact. Craftsmen work tediously to repair or replace decorative elements.
Visitors are encouraged to handle artifacts and work alongside artists. The Lafayette Durfee House is included in the National Register of Historic Buildings and exceeds standards of the Secretary of the Interior.
However, time continuously ravages the one-of-a-kind structure. Grants from the Community Preservation Committee, as well as monetary contributions, spearhead the efforts of tireless volunteers.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
We offer them a variety of ways to do so, like Henry Lord is walking to school. There are a number of schools that walk to schools. There are some that opt to dismiss at some point during the day and walk around the school. There are some that walk around their fields during PE classes. It's a matter of symbolically walking in some way. Even the new principals, when they come on the job having no idea what this is all about, the staff that's been there longest will say right away, oh no, we have to participate. Fall River always participates. So once you've done 11 in a row, you just, you don't want to be the one school that's not participating. So the school district has been awesome about not needing to be encouraged. It's something we do.
Hilltoppers break the huddle and are ready for game time here on this Thursday, October the 20th. Another chilly one, just like last night with field hockey. 53 degrees, clear skies, and a breeze coming in from Ray Street down Wiedemo Street right over the field. Should make for some challenging conditions. I don't think it'll be as bad as what we had in the rain a couple weeks ago in the Diamond game. But the wind is definitely whipping, so I think it'll play into it. Heard Coach Massaraco meeting with his Whalers pregame and discussing that whole situation and how the wind could be a factor, and wanting his team to be playing heads-up soccer. Be careful that when they're kicking with the wind, the ball can really take off. So he was already talking about that with his team in their pregame meetings. First time these two teams squared off, it was that scoreless draw earlier this season. Hilltoppers have played some solid soccer since that time, officially qualifying for the tournament. And here tonight, this game can have big impact on the Southeast Conference and where Durfee ends up. If Durfee wins tonight, it could ensure them a tie or even outright first place in the conference with a week to go. As that's gathered by Molina, let's take a look at the starters for tonight's game. In goal there, number 1, Nelson Molina. This is for New Bedford. Number 4, Gabriel Pixoto. Number 5, Jason Riz. Number 9, Connor Silva. Number 10, Troy Rocha. Number 11, Ben Avendano. As the Whalers push up the field here rather quickly. Number 13, Dilson Texera. Number 14, Edwin Alvarado. Number 15, Ronis Ayala. Number 18, Carter Barboza. And number 19, Nicholas Rosa, as we have our first corner kick of the night. New Bedford on the very far side of the field. Header, and it comes back this way and will roll out of bounds along the sideline. For Durfee, their starters, number 4, Crispin Sokol. Number 6, Lenz Bersequo. Number 8, Sergio Dias. Number 9, Dominic Esteves. Number 10, Landon Medeiros. Number 13, Landon Freitas. Number 15, Andrew Sanft. Number 16, Gilberto Correa. Number 18, Thomas Gonzalez. Number 20, Evan Carvalho. And in goal, number 12, Xavier Inacio. Oh, we saw a good field hockey game last night. The Lady Hilltoppers ensuring themselves, at minimum, a split. A tie for the top spot in the Southeast Conference and the conference crown. Either be shared with Dartmouth or they'll win it outright. A big 6-0 victory against the Trojans yesterday evening. And tonight, boys soccer coming off a 2-0 victory against Dartmouth here on Tuesday. Trying to go 2 in a row this week on their home field. Going to be a free kick for the Hilltoppers. It's going to be Landon Medeiros taking the shot here. Line drive kick. Oh, it's a loose ball and it hit the crossbar. Molina not able to get a handle on it. Had to go up the ladder And it's going to earn Durfee a corner kick. Sergio Dias from the far side. Low kick on a bounce and cleared out rather quickly. Now off to the side. Sent back. That'll go behind the net and out of bounds. So once again, you may notice the 3 officials here as part of conference play, something new this year. So our head official working the middle of the field, and we have line judges working both sidelines with flags. Good, strong kick. That's heading right to the box. Header, it is gonna go. Oh, picked in the air by Inacio. Well, I thought for sure that was going in. A little nail-biting moment here in the early goings, both sides. Whalers pushing ahead again, but it's broken up by Samft. Bersiquo stops, looks back, says, why don't you pass to me? Now back to midfield and out of bounds. It'll be Durfee ball. Nice pass. Sprint to the ball. Shot taken. Oh! Molina having to dive to his right. The ball kind of exploding there. Down the field and out of bounds on the side. Down the field, a foot race to the ball, down in the corner. And it goes out. It'll be New Bedford's ball as Molina will kick it away. Boy, the wind knocked that down in a hurry. Be a throw-in for the Whalers. far side, and Estev's chasing it down. 10 minutes already gone here. A couple, nail-biting moments for both sides early, and that's going to go well out of play. Taking a bounce. Might have even gone over the fence. No, just hitting the fence there. Close to it. Gonzalez sending it back. Now a good send into the wind, headed back where it came from by the New Bedford defense. Nice move by Carvalho. It's spoiled though for the moment. And now coming back to the sideline, it'll be New Bedford ball. Riz let that go, unable to corral it, and now Durfee will get the throw as Freitas, the good strong throw, finds Medeiros. Working the far side, centering pass, blocked again. Out of the box it goes, line drive kick, and just to the right of the post. Low line drive, came in hot. Nice move. Passed up ahead. And whistle sounds before it gets to the corner. Be a free kick for the Whalers way back at midfield. An infraction away from the ball. Gives New Bedford a chance here to reset. Toward the box, blocked, and sent back to the circle. Ignacio out to smother it. Good send, hooking away from the box and now headed out. Out of bounds on the goal line. Off of New Bedford, so the Hilltoppers will have the kick. big bounce. Whistle coming here. Durfee with the free ball. And Samft coming in to kick it away. Samft has one of the strongest kicks we've seen by a defender in a number of years here. He can really give it a boot. He's been very solid as the middle defender. Gonna be a throw in for Durfee. I thought that went out on the goal line. That was kind of interesting. Oh, that's going deep, far, and gone. Remember, folks, we live stream here on our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports, as we reset here. Thought we'd have time to throw the bumpers up there, but they got that ball back in pretty quickly. A little station ID, if you will. Try that again in a little while. That's a good send down the field. Played onside. Nicely done, toe-to-toe, defense and forward. Hilltoppers trying to clear it, and they do for the moment. Samft comes in, pokes it away. Excuse me, that was Gonzalez. Samft was back near the box. Gonzalez able to break it up a bit there. Good throw in to Medeiros. About 20 yards on that throw in, maybe a little more. Everybody kind of bunched up. Yeah, there you go. Separate it out a little bit. Spread it out. Bersiquo comes in, and he is fast. Oh, it's blocked. Took the shot. Still stays in the field of play. And a whistle. We got a fast-paced game, let me tell you. We're back and forth, up and down the field. Another free kick for the Whalers. For those who didn't get to attend the game out in New Bedford, could have very easily been a New Bedford victory on their home field. The Whalers missed a penalty kick with 15 minutes to play in regulation. You know how penalty kicks can, I think penalty kicks favor the kicker more than they favor the goalie. But, you know, those can really go any which way as Samft sends it away. So Whalers felt they should have had that one. Look at the speed from Bersiquo being chased down, trying to cut back in now. Cuts back. Has some help on the backside there. Carvalho was there. They send it back up the field here instead to Gonzalez. Good pass down the field. Down into the corner. Be Whalers ball. Halfway through this first half, scoreless at Durfee. Carvalho weaving through traffic. Nice move, takes the shot, but it's blocked. Towards the net, wide left, just a couple feet left of that post. Bersiquo checks up. Dumps it down into the corner, but nobody there. It will be a corner kick for the Hilltoppers. I thought the Whalers hit that out. It's headed and it goes over the goal. It'll be another corner for Durfee. Right into the hands of Molina. Whalers will have the free kick on the far side following the whistle. Turned around there by Medeiros. Ferreira on that far side now, recently checked in, number 27. Another collision and another free kick for the Whalers, getting a lot of calls here in the first half. Well, that's a great pass, but Ferreira was not there yet. Esteves has it run by him. Oh, down into the corner it goes. Out of bounds. Down the field, shot taken on 2 hops. Scooped up by Molina. Carvalho passing up ahead. Out of reach. Medeiros kind of just stopped. Now New Bedford pushing up the field on the far side. Durfee coaches closer to the play than the officials, saying it's their ball. The men in yellow giving it to the Whalers. Coach Mello not happy. But it'll be Whalers' ball nonetheless. Out of bounds it goes. Now Durfee will have it. Medeiros jostling for position. Whistle sounds and Durfee will have the free ball. Out of bounds it goes. Bursaquo did everything he could there to keep it in bounds, was unable to. Back toward midfield, and Esteves is there. A chance, Bursaquo in the foot race. Loose ball, nobody back to help as Molina was well out of the goal. Yannick Spencer with the kick down the field toward the corner. It's a goal kick for Durfee. Went out on the goal line off of the Whalers. Under 10 minutes to play here as we roll up on 9 minutes in this first half. Whalers pushing ahead. Oh, now we're going to call that. Hilltoppers just had a player knocked down outside of the box at the 30. No call. Here we're dancing back and forth, lost our balance, and it's in the box. That's garbage. Troy Rocha will have the penalty kick, whether the fans like it or not. Inacio stopped the Whalers on one in the first meeting. Can he do it here? Controversial penalty kick is good. And the Whalers out to the 1-0 lead. Durfee will have to play from behind here at home. That's out of bounds. Spencer can't keep it in, so Durfee will have the throw. Freitas, short throw in to Gonzalez. Ferreira going all the way back to midfield, lost the ball and about 40 yards the wrong way. And now the Whalers pushing into the box. It's finally broken up. I don't know what was going on there. Down in the corner. Out of bounds. And a throw for the Whalers. Bertsequo working the field here, passing up ahead. And out of bounds. Hilltoppers will throw. Mentioned yesterday, Durfee playing Dartmouth, actually a 2-1. I said 2-0. 2-1 victory. It was, I believe it was 2-0 the first time, and that's what I was looking at on the road. Yeah, the game in Dartmouth was 2-0, but yesterday, Tuesday rather, 2-1. Winning it late in the game, it was tied. Durfee able to score the game winner late in the second half to take that one. Might be one of those games tonight. Right into the hands of Molina. Tracked it the whole time. A high pop fly there from the sideline. And he'll send it away. The wind really knocking it down. That looks a lot like what we saw in the rain. So Whalers will have the advantage in the second half, that's for sure, because they'll be playing with the wind when we switch sides. Look at that ball sail, header, and it's gonna go just wide. Stays in bounds, it deflected. That ball took off. That's out of bounds. Line judge here watching the play. Pointed Durfee ball, and New Bedford took the throw. And now a free ball for the Whalers. See, the wind didn't play with that one. Kind of sailed right up the field. That one's going to drop. Passed out to the middle there to Medeiros. And for some help down the field. That's onside. Bursaquo down low, has to try to save it. He can't. Clock is stopped here at the stadium at the 2-minute mark. 1:45 unofficially here. We'll have a little bit of extra time, stoppage time from the reset on the PK. Even that, probably less than a minute. Didn't take very long to get set for that. Hooked back, falling fast. Out of bounds. Ben Avendano being spoken to by our head official, the Whalers. Gonzalez down on the field here on the near side. Gets up okay, walking it off. Looked like he was going to work on the shin guards there. Samft with a good boot down toward the box. Comes back out. Waiting on a throw here as we near the end of the half. Clock has expired. Dribbler in the box, ball's loose. It's cleared out. Quick throw in on the far side. Ferreira pushed down from behind. That'll draw the whistle. Be a kick for the Hilltoppers. Not much time left here. Line drive toward the box, and it's cleared out. Sokol. Yeah, of course, he's going to get called on that too, even though he was run into. Spencer tripping over the leg of Sokol. And the Whalers will get a free kick here up the field. A lot more stoppage time than anticipated. Kick on its way, and it is going to be batted away by Inacio, who gets tackled. A collision there down in the box. Everybody up okay. That's the half. A 1-0 New Bedford lead after 40 minutes. Hilltoppers will have to play from behind as we go into the break. I'll tell you, New Bedford's defense very strong down low in that first half. The Hilltoppers got a lot of chances, and as soon as they got into the box, everything was broken up almost like instantly. And not just broken up, but cleared back out. So Durfee will have to play down one to start the second half. They got to find a way to break through the Whalers' defense down low, protecting the goal. We're going to take the break. We'll be back after the halftime break here in the stadium with more soccer from Mac Aldridge Field. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Matt Damaris, principal of BMC Durfee High School. We put together this video to show all the changes that are going on to the exterior of our building in terms of traffic. We know that traffic was a big issue last year because we only had one way in and one way out to our campus, Ellsbury Street. The goal of these changes is to take as much pressure off Ellsbury Street as possible. When you come back to school, the first change you'll notice is as you turn off of President Avenue to Ellsbury Street, there will be 2 turning lanes in either direction onto Ellsbury. The city will be striping Ellsbury Street to have 1 lane traveling north straight through to BCC, and the left lane will be the turning lane onto Durfee's campus. A change that you will notice is that we have reversed the traffic pattern in the parking lot immediately adjacent to our field house. So what that means is you can enter the campus taking a left near the Driscoll skating rink across from Dunkin' Donuts onto the campus, and you can drop your student off and then exit near the front of the school. Our traffic pattern in the north parking lot will remain the same. The new additions come by way of our connectivity now to the former West Main parking lot into Wiedemo Street. We're hoping that many families take advantage of this access point by entering the West Main lot via Ray Street, coming down the hill where you can drop your student off near the field house, and then exiting the campus by way of Wiedemo Street. Please refrain from parking on our neighbors' driveways, walkways, in the plaza nearby. I want to encourage all families to be aware that our building is open at 7 a.m. every day. We have breakfast waiting for students. So if you're able to, consider dropping your student off before 7:30, where there will be relatively no traffic at all. If you're trying to arrive exactly on time, classes start at 7:55 a.m. You will certainly experience some traffic and some congestion, and your student will be late to class. So I know that this is going to be a period of adjustment. There'll be some confusion, and as we settle into the new year, I know that getting to and from Durfee High School will be a lot easier than it was last year.
The school administration building at 417 Rock Street was built over 100 years ago by craftsmen from around the globe.
And Mr. and Mrs. William Brayton, mill owners, raised their 9 children in this statement home.
Decades later, the property became too costly for a single family and was gifted to the Fall River School District. Architects reconfigured the 22 rooms to accommodate administrative staff.
By 2018, this historic structure was compromised, eliciting mold and water damage. Once dubbed the last big house on the hill, this extraordinary piece of architecture was in poor condition.
Care was shown to restore artistic elements, including the circular railing and banister, chair rails, crown molding, antique and oak flooring. And the building is now handicap accessible.
Roof work was the primary concern for the Brayton house. This new pitch surface directs water to a modernized drainage system.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills to incentivize history, travel, diversity, and recreation. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Hi, my name is Laura Ferreira. I am the Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As the school year begins, we want to remind everyone of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are here for a reason: your safety. Please use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic and escort you safely. Drivers, please use caution when entering a school zone. 20-mile-per-hour speed limits are strictly enforced as mandated by state law. By being respectful and patient with one another, we can all arrive at our destination on time and in one piece. Thank you for your attention. If you have concerns or questions, please contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Welcome back to Mac Aldridge Field. A short halftime here. It's cold, moving things along. I like it. Evan Massoud with you here as we get ready for the final 40 minutes here. Well, a scoreless draw the first time. 80 minutes, no goals. And the Whalers breaking through here. Nearly 2 hours of game time between these two schools. And the Whalers were able to score first. They lead it 1-0 as we get ready here for the second half. And we are underway here in the second half. Down low, a chance for Durfee. Kick saved by Molina, right on the post. Oh, how great would that have been to come out of the half and score in the first minute to tie it up? Man, oh man. Alvarado getting ready to throw in here. We switched sides, of course, here at the half, so everything kind of reversed a little bit. I like that a lot because actually if you do a true like 180 of the field, then all the players that were so far away in the first half you get to see on this side. Lofted towards the net. Header out of the box for the moment, sent right back. And the Whalers clear it out. Crossing the box this time to the near corner. Goes out of play, and it will be a goal kick for the Whalers. The Whalers coming into this one here with just the 4 wins, 4, 6, and 3. Only have a handful of games left, but all 4 of their wins coming in the conference. Interestingly enough, their regular season schedule a little different than Durfee's. They got Nauset on there, Foxborough, Barnstable, Attleboro, Wellesley, Middleborough. Not having success out of conference, but they beat BR to open the season. They tied with us, 0-0. They beat Brockton, beat BR again, and then beat Dartmouth in their last time out there. They lost to Dartmouth once, and then they beat Dartmouth the second time. And they have Brockton as their final conference game after tonight. That's next Tuesday. So kind of interesting the way things have panned out for the Whalers this season with the record. A Durfee schedule, going into some games with the South Coast League. A few schools that are not as high in the division rankings, if you will. Seeing Diamond, Dighton, Rehoboth, Somerset, Berkeley. But those are rivalry games, too. They're close by, schools. So New Bedford's out-of-conference schedule a little bit more challenging than the Hilltoppers this season. But, I mean, some of the losses for New Bedford, too, very close games. Not blowouts. I think the worst loss was a 6-1, but a 3-1, 1-0, 3-2, 1-0. These are games that really can go either way. As the Whalers are going to get themselves a free kick here, just outside of the box, a really good spot to kick from. And the Hilltoppers setting up a wall of players. Durfee going with looks like 4 players. It's interesting how some teams, they'll go with maybe 2. Some you'll see 4 like this. And the Whalers going to go with some trickery here. Everybody breaks. That is deflected, and it'll sail. Good thing, because the deflection is what? Sent it out of bounds. It'll earn New Bedford a corner kick. But that might have taken a goal off the board, because if that one was going to be going right towards the crossbar, it would have been a real challenging play for Ignacio to get up to. Going to be a corner on this near side. Everybody thought it was the far side. So did I, actually. Whistle sounding before the ball even landed, went out of bounds anyway. Was not going to be playable. Back to Dias, now back to Gonzalez as it back to New Durfee's side of the field. Whalers pushing ahead again, broken up by Esteves, out of bounds, Whalers ball. Unlike field hockey, soccer with still a few games left to play, both teams, in fact. 4 games over the next week, starting Saturday for New Bedford. Saturday at Middleborough, and then 3 at home. Brockton, Middleborough again, and Seekonk on Saturday the 29th. For Durfee, same schedule, except only 1 home game left. They'll play here on Saturday against Taunton, and then we'll hit the road for the final 3 at BR on Tuesday, at Dighton Rehoboth on Thursday, and then at Taunton for the rematch next Saturday, the 29th. That one's slated for 10 a.m. Hilltoppers with the free kick very quickly, not really setting it, just going with it, and it'll go out of bounds in front of the bench. And now the Whalers will throw. Back toward midfield. That was Correa. Now to Esteves as he gets by Rocha. Pass down to the corner towards Bersaquo. And a whistle from behind, away from the ball again. Had so many free kicks here. It's hard to find a rhythm. Just disrupts the flow so much. A lot of throw-ins too. Gonzalez with it. What a Dias here on the near side. Dias surveying the field. Coming toward the sideline. Right back toward the box, and Ignacio will play it. Quick throw, not kicking it, going to throw on the far side. That was Freitas sending it across the field here, and Sanft lets it go. Bersaquo trying to hurry it up, and it'll be a redo here. Hilltoppers setting the ball. Official wants the ball planted on the free kick. On its way on a line, headed right back where it came from. That one going out of bounds. Freitas did his best to keep it in. Another free kick for Durfee. I'll tell you, this feels like field hockey. Like a whistle every 10 seconds, honestly. They had more of a rhythm and pace of play yesterday than we have tonight. Durfee ball, they'll throw. Far side, up the field. They go to Bersiquo. Defense coming in quick. That's going to be against Durfee. This defense for New Bedford really causing problems. So quick to the ball. Every pass from Durfee is disrupted. Free kick goes out of bounds. Quick throw. Ball in play. Durfee pushes up the field here. Coming back toward midfield. Still a Whaler down on the backside. Ignacio comes out, picks it in the air. How about that? Great play by Ignacio. Hilltoppers with some numbers here. Defense was back. Gonzalez earns the free ball here for Durfee as he goes tumbling down. Dias will kick it away. Durfee keeping two defenders back. 7 men up the field. That's a beautiful free kick, and the header goes out of bounds. But that was put in the box just perfectly. Good floater, able to make the play on it. Unfortunately for Durfee, though, went too high. And that goes out. Nice move there by Gonzalez, able to send it back to himself over the head. Dias lost it for a moment. Now Esteves back to Gonzalez. In stride, Esteves gets it. And the flag goes up, and an offsides call against Ferreira. A good transition there for Durfee. I'd like to see a little bit more of that. Forward progress up the field instead of this backpedaling that all of a sudden we've been seeing over the last 15 minutes. Sokol going to the far corner. Try to turn it around. Working the sideline. That's going to go out of play and onto the track. Whalers will throw. There's no whistle. I don't know. Everybody stopped. Ball is still live. Be a corner kick for the Whalers after all that. Ferreira with the pass, broken up for the moment. Back to Ferreira now. He's covered up though. It'll go out of bounds and Durfee will throw. Oh, New Bedford will throw, excuse me. Back the other way. Wind carrying that one toward the box. Headed right back toward midfield and now punched back. Oh my goodness! Off the top of the crossbar. Ignacio was not getting to that. No goal. I don't think he touched it. They're calling a corner. Wow. It looked like it just spun off the crossbar without any contact, but nonetheless, the Whalers will have a corner on the far side. On the ground, no loft on it. Gonzalez sends it down the field to Ferreira. Quick transition for the Whalers down the field. Down the field and out of bounds. We hit the halfway mark here in the second half. Goal kick for Durfee. Whalers getting set for another corner kick on the far side. That's Kevin Herrera, ready to send it. Another one on the ground, loose in front of the box. Almost doesn't leave the box, but it stays down in that end. Shot is gonna sail out of bounds. As Steves working the field, being chased down, gets the pass. Good move behind, shot taken. Oh, what a save! Oh my gosh. And Molina is hurt. Or stretching, having to stretch it out. That was a fantastic save, as we have an injury timeout here on the field. We are going to step aside here as the players have left the field, and our trainer here, Durfee Kelly Mahoney, goes to work on Molina after what could be a game-saving play right there. A tremendous save off the hot shot from Medeiros. Injury timeout here at Durfee. We will be back shortly. Stay with us.
The Gothic Revival style arch at Oak Grove Cemetery signals the final resting place of some of Fall River's most prominent residents.
Since 1873, thousands of funeral processions have passed through these ornate iron gates. War heroes, abolitionists, mill owners, and Lizzie Borden are buried within these walls.
Despite fine craftsmanship and historical recognition, the arch was unable to withstand time and the elements, and was in danger of collapse.
10 years ago, Fall River residents voted to adopt the Community Preservation Act, which allows for a 1.5% surcharge on property tax bills. This cherished landmark was saved with funds through the Community Preservation Act.
In just 5 months, this time using some modern machinery, local contractors refurbished the granite arch and replaced sections of the gate.
A uniquely Fall River work of art and a respectful reflection for the dead has been saved for future generations.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Back here at Durfee, and Molina has been taken off the field. And the Whalers will have to go to their backup keeper. I believe this is Javier Melendez. So we'll see if this could end up, you never like to see a player have to be carted off the field, but this could play to Durfee's advantage here. We'll see what happens. Hope everything's okay, though, with Molina. Molina is just a sophomore, so he and Ignacio for Durfee. Both sophomores here as we have reset the clock, or restarted the clock. And he gives that quite a boot. Wow, that must have gone about 50 feet in the air. Real strong kick. As they say, next man up. So Melendez, the only other goalie listed on the roster, so we're going to assume that's him. Different number. Different number than what's listed. It'll be a kick for the Hilltoppers. And again, Ignacio taking it instead of Sanft. Kind of surprising, kicking into the wind, how strong Sanft is. Out of bounds, off the flag post and on the goal line. So favorable bounce there for Durfee. And they'll get the kick again. This time Sanft going with it, but not sending it down the field. Whalers granted a late substitution, so we'll have to hold. And now Sanft really sending it. This one will land just past midfield. Gonzalez sending it down the field to Esteves. Waits on it. Try to redirect, double teamed. Looking for some help. He'll pass it back. As we go to Jack Govan. Correa back along the sideline, trying to keep it in bounds. Whalers players putting their hands up, had about a whole foot and a half before it would have gone out of bounds. Back to Correa, now back to Gonzalez, middle of the field. We're really going to play these games now. Kick the ball away. All the way down the field it goes to Ignacio. Good boot from Ignacio. Honestly, that's the best punch from either goalie down that side of the field into the wind. Bersaquo has made his way onto this side now. Going in the wrong direction again. The Hilltoppers, some interesting decisions. And that's going to be cleared out of play. The backwards passing and movement, I don't get it. This is not the usual thing that we see. Good strong throw in there from Govan. Tripped up down in the box. I'm going to say all ball. Looked eerily similar to the call that was on the penalty kick earlier. Well, Molina appears to be okay. The pause here is to allow him to come back into the game. So a short stint out there for Melendez. And the Whalers starting goalie back out on the field. That is good hooking kick. Bursiquo trying to get some space, and he cannot as Steves takes it away. Now Bursiquo with it. He'll pass it back to Medeiros. Shot taken. Hooking well away from the goal towards the edge of the box. And that is a major collision right there. Quick to get up. Oh, and that's going to be a card. Whalers will kick it away. Shot taken, and that will sail into the night. 10 minutes left here at the stadium. Do or die time for the Hilltoppers. Ignacio will come out and scoop it. Oh my goodness. Took a bad hop on him, had to dive onto the ball to secure it. As he now kicks it away. Nice move there by Rocha. Centering pass, it's broken up. Comes out of the box. Now sent the other direction by Ayala. Good pass up to Esteves, but it's broken up. Good feet up ahead. Bursiquo with some speed to tie it up. Oh, it's gonna go wide left. Ball was still in play, and it should be Durfee ball. And the Hilltoppers are going to have a PK now. That was a beautiful feed, though. Let's not take anything away. That pass up ahead to Bursiquo. Played onside, was perfect to tie it. It's good! Medeiros on the PK. And it's 1-1. Well, a penalty kick and a goal for the Whalers in the final 10 minutes of the first half. And now one for the Hilltoppers here in the final 10 minutes of the second half. 1-1 the score. Shot is gonna go over the crossbar. That one was definitely deflected. It'll be a corner for the Whalers. They'll go to the far side to kick. On the ground. Shot taken through the uprights. That doesn't count for today. Must have gone out off of Durfee again, so another corner for the Whalers. Well, whistle sounding. There's a lot of shoving down in the goal. One of the Whalers players was down there, almost into the net. Yeah, and Bersiquo being pushed away, trying to be restrained and wouldn't stop, and now he earns a card and he'll be off the field. You got 3 players pushing you back. You gotta control. Kick on its way on the ground. Deflected. And cleared out by Sokol for the moment. Into the hands of Inacio. He sends it away. Esteves gets by Rocha. Has some help by Gonzalez on the near side here. Through the legs. Rocha comes in. Free kick going all the way down the field. The flag was up. Under 5 minutes to play. Gavin tracking it, heads it back towards his forwards. Down into the box again, Inacio comes out, ball is loose, Inacio chasing it, not in the goal. Durfee able to kick it back. The defenders coming to Inacio's aid. Hilltoppers earn the free kick here on that collision. Good kick right toward the box. Header, it'll come towards us. And it's booted away. One-on-one here. Sanft cuts through, settles, and sends it back towards midfield. Sanft again cutting into the play. Medeiros gets the pass in double coverage down the field, sent back towards the Hilltopper bench. Under 2 minutes here on our countdown. And a chance for the Whalers. Ignacio breaks it up, took out his own guy, gets back towards the goal, shot taken, and he tracks it and makes the save. Stavs gets the pass. It'll be a foot race to the ball. Gets tripped up. Flag is up. And the Hilltoppers should have the free kick. Silva checking on him. One of the captains for the Whalers. Correa will have the free kick from just outside the corner of the box. He's directing traffic here a bit. On its way, hooking, and just to the right of the screen as Molina kind of fell into the netting. Out of bounds. Govin with some good pressure there. Rocha unable to get around him. The throw into Bersiquo, who's back into the game. Gonzalez, handball. Yeah, pretty clear there. Took a high hop on him. Now with Stebbs getting the card, but space was not asked for. Lots of unrest here at Mac Aldridge Field. Not a shining night for our officials. I've heard enough whistles. Thank God it's over. It's a tie game. I don't have to hear another whistle tonight. The Hilltoppers and the Whalers draw once again, thanks to penalty kicks. How about that? How unlikely. The Whalers with a penalty kick in the final 10 of the first half. And the Hilltoppers with a penalty kick to tie it in the final 10 of the second half. And that's how it will end. A 1-1 draw in a free kick and whistle-ridden game. It was just no flow tonight. This was a painful one to watch. Not because of the play, just the pace of everything. I mean, my goodness. It just didn't have a rhythm to it. Anyway, needless to say, neither team loses. That's the good news. So neither team loses, though the Hilltoppers really wanted this one, as it would have helped their chances with regards to the conference. So we'll see how it all shakes out after one more conference game for both sides on the season. We thank you for tuning in tonight. This is wrapping up our coverage for the week here on Fred TV. Boy, do we have a busy week next week. Be sure to tune in on Monday. Weather permitting, we'll have field hockey senior night from here at Durfee as the Hilltoppers face off against the Somerset Berkeley Raiders. On Tuesday, senior night inside. Girls volleyball hosting Middleborough. Wednesday, girls volleyball from Diamond at 4:30 as the Lady Bengals host Bristol Aggie. And then Saturday, football here at Durfee, the 29th. Brockton comes to town. It's the homecoming game. It is senior night, all kinds of stuff going on that Saturday afternoon. So we got a busy week ahead. We hope you enjoy the weekend. We thank you for tuning in this week. For Mike Fernandez and Michael Villasac on camera, I'm Evan Massoud saying so long from Mac Aldridge Field.